sympathy. You tell me that I'm not.
Good morning. Day 215 of rowing, and that's all I did today was just row. I'm not doing anything else. I'm exhausted. I cooked from 6 a.m. to, 8, but I wasn't cooking straight. Like, I took a couple hours to go do some workouts in the gym and stuff like that, or in the garage, I should say, and to do some self-care. I have these air like leg pump things that help with leg recovery. I love them. I would like to do them more than once a week, but I try to do them on Sundays after meal prep. But the crazy thing, what I noticed is like usually when I meal prep, it takes me, sometimes between like 6 to 8 hours, just because I'm fucking around a lot in the kitchen too. Besides just, I'm singing, dancing, putting on a show for myself. Anyways, or fussing with something else, taking care of the cats or something. Um, my legs would always hurt afterwards. They would just hurt. And I would figure, it's the end of the week. I stand up all day at work. I work my legs a lot, working out and stuff like that. But it was just like, it would be like, they would feel swollen. It didn't look super swollen. Like my knees would get like pretty stiff, but they wouldn't be like super swollen. But when I noticed on my birthday, when I had the binge and I was like baking for 48 hours straight, pretty much, I was baking a lot. My quads were so swollen. And I thought, well, maybe it's just from all the exercise, all the leg work I was doing with CrossFit, and maybe from rowing or whatever. I was like, oh, sick. I'm getting some sick quad gains. No, they were just swollen and they hurt. Not like super like sharp pain, but just like stiff. They just felt super stiff. Like my knees felt super stiff. And I've always felt like that. And like I said, I mean, at work it's different, I guess, because I'm up and I'm walking around more. But in the kitchen, I'm up, I'm moving around, but I'm kind of like in the same, I don't know, 20 feet or whatever. But yesterday, even for how long I was cooking and stuff, I didn't have any like swelling, no stiffness when I went in the gym I called the gym when I went down to my garage. Um, I usually Sundays I have not been doing it lately. I would try to do like the knee strengthening exercises that my not personal trainer, my physical therapist showed me. And since I haven't been having any issues with my knee, pretty much, it's still weaker on that side. But I'm not having like the pains and the swellings like I used to. But it does pop when I'm in the front rack and I do like a front squat cleans. Sometimes when I snatch, it'll pop, but it's like it doesn't pop and keep hurting and then swell up. So that, I guess that's good. But yesterday, when I was waiting for, one of the roasts to finish, I went down and started doing my knee rehab exercises. And like I said, my legs usually are pretty stiff. My knees are stiff. And it wasn't stiff at all. So maybe that's from taking out the cream. Maybe that's not from cheating. When did I have the cup of chocolate chips? So maybe that was when maybe my body like worked the gunk out, and maybe it's finally like getting rid of that inflammation, but it might be from the cream. And if that's the case, that's devastating, and I'm going to cry. But then again, I won't, because that's an extra $40 a week, and I don't have to be spending on that. If I can handle my coffee black, that would be great. Oh, today's t-shirt is another falling down t-shirt. Michael Douglas, Defense, William Defense. Awesome movie. I love that movie so much. And my ring light broke. I got a new one this morning, but I don't feel like putting it together. I don't feel like fucking with it right now. So I have my ring light broke. Like it won't hold my phone anymore because I was using it yesterday. Oh, so I do have a video. It's 3 hours long, and that's from me cutting out a lot of stuff. I mean, like I said, I started at 6 a.m. yesterday and I didn't get done till like 8. After, like, when I was done in the garage, I went and I did like the leg compression. That's what it's called. They're compressive boots that like blow up with air. And we also have one for like the mid back or the lower back and like the hips. So I like do that, and then I'll go and sit in the sauna for 20 minutes. Even though I was sweating so bad in the garage yesterday, it was so humid. It was just raining all day, which was nice. It wasn't super hot, but it was just really humid in the garage. And so doing the sauna was really nice. And yeah, I'm excited. We have about 2 weeks of food prepped, so that's next week. I can kind of just do like the pancakes and kombucha or whatever, and then kind of take it easy a little bit. I guess I should have planned my meal prep better so we could have spent this last weekend for our anniversary. Today is our 25th wedding anniversary. George, happy anniversary. I yelled at you yesterday and I'm sorry. I was grouchy because I was grouchy. I'm always grouchy. And yeah, I'm happy. So we did a lamb roast. I think it's like a sirloin roast or something like that. I never look at I just grab meat at Costco. It's like, oh, this looks good. Let's do this. I just don't want anything tough. That's the one thing I don't like beef, except for like ground beef. That's as far as I would go with messing with beef, was just doing ground beef. Then we started doing I don't know if it's a chuck roast or a sirloin. I'm sure Georgie will tell me. Watching the cat. And I got beef shanks. Oh my God. Those are so good. I'm definitely going to be getting those from now on. They're scrumptious. And ground beef. So a lot of meat, a lot of prep. I weighed out the meat and then I added back the fat. I know a lot of people are like, that's obnoxious, but yeah, I did that only because I went on Google AI, because now apparently that's all you get when you Google shit. It's AI response. I went on Google AI and it actually mapped out a meal plan for me with meat and fat, because I was like, well, can you map me out a meal plan that'll be what I need, but I need the right macros between protein and fat, just so I know that I'm not getting too much protein and I'm not getting, and I'm not getting enough fat. And it's hard to tell if you just do the meat, because it's like, well, you can't really tell. So I separated the fat, then as best as I could. It wasn't like I took the meat and I rinsed it with water and then added the fat back into it. No, some of the meat was still pretty, like the beef shank is extremely fatty, and it's got like the bone marrow in it too. So I try to mix all that up so that we could get as much nutrition as we can from it. So I'm excited to see. I'm not going to weigh myself. I took my pictures on the 1st and I weighed myself on the 1st. So my habit is I'll weigh myself every day, and it's devastating. So, and I'll take pictures of myself and I look the same. So, and measurements, I have to do like the tape measurements. So I'm going to do that this week and see how the progress is with actually calculating, tracking, doing this meal plan, and maybe it'll help me with my cravings. I tried the FSTN chocolate electrolytes yesterday, and that really did seem to kind of help that 2 p.m. kind of cravings, you know what I'm saying? And the crash. And I didn't really have it here because I got to sleep in a little bit. But the real test will be today at work. We'll see what happens. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get ready.